Morning, and thank you for joining me. My name is Malik Padgett, and this is another edition of the Morning Motivational Moment. So, dear friends, it's always great, you and I talking on this place we call the virtual sofa. And if you're unfamiliar, the virtual sofa is a unique experience where you and I could be anywhere in the world, and we can connect on this virtual space. And the reason why we say sofa, because if you think about a sofa, you think of a place where you sit back and you relax and you just you release stress and you unwind, and you even sometimes maybe get very comfortable where you may fall asleep. And it's okay, because in the virtual sofa, this space is created just for that. So this is the Morning Motivational Moment. And if you ever need to reach me, my name is Malik Padgett. You can always reach me at themorningmotivationalmoment.com, themorningmotivationalmoment.com. Go to the contact us section and let me know what you think, what you're saying, your thoughts, your prayers, your suggestions, your criticisms. Let me know, because on the virtual sofa, obviously, we don't see everything eye to eye, but it's okay, because we can share thoughts, we can share ideas, and we could connect in a space bigger than you and me and how we see one another. It's all about just positive feedback. In addition, you can also call me 305-209-8150, 305-209-8150. This is the Morning Motivational Moment. Let me know what you think. So today I wanted to just see how you're doing. There's so much going on in our environment, and there's a lot of stress, and people are really over consumed or filled to capacity with the stresses of life. And when you turn on the news, there's so much going on there with politics. And if you call family, they may be going through something. And if you go to work, someone's going through something. How are you stress relieving? What are you doing to stress relieve? Stress is unhealthy. Stress that is not dealt with, that is not released, is unhealthy. So how are you releasing? And really, I guess the initial question should be, are you releasing? Are you taking time to acknowledge your mental health, the state of your mental health? Are you taking time to say, okay, listen, I have to do things differently. This is my mental health. I only have one go around at this thing called life, and I'm going to live it to the fullest. So I cannot carry anything that is toxic energy with me. That includes people, places, and things. Get rid of anything that's toxic, including people. Just get rid of it. My question is, are you really ready to get rid of it? If you haven't, that's assuming that you haven't. Maybe you have. And if you have, good for you. Because one thing you've acknowledged is that toxic energy does not bring about abundance of life. So we have to be willing to get rid of the stress. And so for me, the best way is meditation. Do you meditate? Because a lot of times when people are over anxious or have a lot of, bundled up stress and anxiety, and I'm not talking about anxiety that comes from maybe a mental health disorder. I'm not referring necessarily to that. However, that can be exacerbated as well. I guess I'm referring to a daily anxiety that is just related solely to stress, and maybe it's not related to other factors that could be chemical imbalances or other factors that are maybe more needing doctor's care. I'm not referring to that sort of anxiety or mental health. I'm referring to just a type of anxiety that comes just from having an over-induced work life, or you're not finding ways to alleviate stress. And if stress does stay, it can turn into mental health disorders. And so stress kills, or stress is not even just what it kills as far as taking life, but it can give you a lack of a quality of life. And so what are you doing to self-relieve? So I suggest, number one, meditation. Meditation is very essential, because it's you listening. It's you connecting to your inner core, your inner spirit, the very innate inner sanctity of who you are. It's you connecting. Do you connect? And when you connect, how do you connect? Because we all have an inner core that should never be compromised. It's that inner sanctuary. And if you're a spiritual person and you understand spirituality, you will know that we are mind, body, and soul. And so the body is the physical parts that we know. The mind is also a part of a physical part of the body, which is the brain, cognition, and things that would work with reasoning. No scientist here, but I understand that the mind is connected to the brain. In what ways, I'm still learning that myself. But then for those that believe in spirituality, we know that there's a soul. And that's the part of us that can never be compromised. That is the part of us that we must be willing to protect at all costs. That is the part of us that we cannot allow people, places, or things to interact with and to destroy. Once that inner sanctuary has been contaminated, we must seek healing. Because then where do you go to find solace when you're all alone? The very entities in your mind will antagonize you if your soul is not pure. The very entities in your mind will not give you peaceful rest, peaceful sleep, peaceful time alone. It will not allow it. Because the innermost sanctuary of your soul must be pure. And how you purify that is, number one, meditate. And you begin to ask the Creator to shine light on any places that are dark. Because light illuminates darkness. And if you ask the Creator will help you discover things in you that need to be cleansed. Also, salt water is always used as a cleansing agent. So when we clean food, we use salt. But think about it. When you take a hot bath or a warm bath, and they say put Epsom salt in the tub with you, because salt relaxes you, but it is also a cleansing agent. And more importantly, if you want natural salt, you can go to the beach. The beach is another form of cleansing. And while you are either in the tub in Epsom salt or you're at the beach, begin to ask the universe to shine light on the inner core of who you are. Begin to ask the universe to show you areas that need to be cleansed. And as you're meditating, seek silence for a moment, because prayer is you speaking, and that's good because we need prayer. But meditation is you listening, and you cannot listen as well when you're speaking. So after you speak and make some things known through affirmations and through confirmations and through speaking positive words and praying and peaceful thoughts and all those things that go into prayer, then sit and listen. Even the Bible says, be still and know that I am. So for those that read the Bible, you get that. For those that do not read the Bible, you can still talk to your Creator. The Bible is not the only source to your Creator. Because whether there was a Bible or not, there was still a Creator. And there were people well before there were printing presses. And there were people talking to their Creator long before anything was ever written in scrolls or in tablets, or actually on printing presses and in caves and manuscripts and passed down oral stories of oral traditions and all of those things. There was still a Creator and there were still people. And those people were still communicating with their Creator in various forms and various ways, long before organized religion. And so I am so keen to that, because we get so caught up on where are the original scrolls. Well, we don't know. Who has the original scrolls? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know either. Maybe you do, I don't. But what I do know is that in the confines of your space, when you have no books around you, but you have a heart and you have intention, and you can begin to tap in and talk to the innermost core of who you are and reach your Creator. You don't need filters. You don't need many other distractions to tell you, or someone to tell you how to speak to something that is already you. Because the Creator is you. You are the Creator. You are intimately connected. And the moment you understand that you're connected to a source that is bigger than the physical body that you reside in, then you will know that you can ask for anything that you want and you can receive. You can seek anything that you want and you will find. You can have anything that you want, because the door will open to you. Abundant life, abundant health, abundant living is already promised to you. You came from the factory already preset. And all the Creator is looking for is for you to understand the value of who you are. Who you are. Who you are. Who you are. Tap in and know and discover who you are. And the universe will illuminate you. Ask for light to shine on you. Ask for an abundance of light, because light shines on dark places. And ask for love, more love, because love heals, delivers, restores, it sets free, it opens eyes. It releases people that are captive spiritually. Love does that. It's liberating. Love liberates. So liberate yourself by loving you, and go liberate someone else by loving them. You shouldn't have any enemies. Yeah, you can have people that you have to distance yourself from, but I don't refer to them as enemies. I refer to them as people that I distance myself from for whatever reason. And that category can have variations. It could be people that you will, casually connect with, and then there's people that you will never connect with. Hello, that's just an alarm. I love this sofa because we can keep it so real. Alarms go off, airplanes go by, dogs bark, chairs move. Guess what? We still keep connected. So I'm going to stay connected. So just remember that. Connect. Sometimes take time to sit, be still, listen to what your inner core is saying. Cleanse yourself. If you have dirty hands, wash them. And I'm talking about spiritually. Keep your hands clean. If your heart is dirty, seek cleansing. Because you cannot endure light. Light and darkness, oil and water don't mix. You cannot have dirty hands and a dirty heart and expect to have wholesome living. You can't. So you have to cleanse your spirit. You have to cleanse your spirit through asking the Creator to shine on you, cleanse you, redeem you, restore you. And if you believe that that's possible, you can have cleansing. And then when you are cleansed and restored and healed and renewed and delivered, then you can ask for love to enter the places that there was once a void. Love yourself. You can heal yourself through loving yourself and through doing what is right. And for me, I say that I am a solar panel. I attract light. And once that solar panel is charged, then I'm set into the atmosphere to bring hope through being solar powered. I'm set into the atmosphere to bring light to people that feel darkness. I'm set into the atmosphere to bring hope and restoration when people feel there's no hope and no way out. I'm set into the atmosphere to make changes because I know it to be so. If I do right, if I live right, then good and right is coming to me because you reap what you sow. So sow good seed, because every seed is a deed. Sow good seed so that goodness will, and mercy and grace and love and peace and tranquility will come back to you. Because remember, we are mirrors of who we are. Our intentions speak the true volumes of who we are. You could do something that is good, but what was the intention of the heart? You were judged by the intentions of your heart. Treat people right. Do right unto other people. And don't do it for likes, for social media likes, or don't do it for people to know what you did. Just do it when no one knows. The energy of the universe knows what you did. And just reward is paid back to people who do things for just cause. Just reward shall be your reward. I suggest if you're only doing things for likes, if you're only doing things for attention, if you're only doing things to see who will notice what you do so you can have 1.2 or 1.3 or 20 million social media fans following you, that's not what the universe is looking for. The universe is looking for you to give back from the heart, and when no one knows but just you. Because that is when it's truly giving. And you're not looking for something in return when you give. All you're looking for is to make someone happy. Because the return that you get is feeling proud of what you did. Because you did it with the right intentions and for good reasons. So keep your hands and heart clean, my friend. And that goes for me. That goes for us. We're a team in this. My name is M. Chavez. Interesting. I do a radio show called Urban Soul Grooves Radio.com. Urban Soul Grooves Radio. And my radio handle is M. Chavez, which is Malik. And Chavez is my middle name. But my name is Malik Padgett, and you're tuned into the Morning Motivational Moment. You can always go to themorningmotivationalmoment.com. If you want to leave a comment, let me know what you think. It's themorningmotivationalmoment.com. Or you can call me, 305-209-8150, 305-209-8150. Anyway, I'm Malik. I'm out. Have a great day. Really, you deserve it. And release and relax. Love you. Ciao.